1. Hook. Have you ever heard that serverless computing saves money? What if I told you that's not always true? 2. The real problem: many startups and engineers jump into serverless because of the promise of low costs and scalability. The pricing model is based on usage. More usage means higher costs. Hidden costs can sneak up on you. These include cold starts, data transfer, and monitoring. Miscalculating your needs can lead to inefficient resource allocation. 3. The simple explanation: serverless computing allows developers to run applications without managing servers. You pay only for what you use. Sounds great, right? But costs can spiral. Cold starts: when a function hasn't been called for a while, it takes longer to start up. This can lead to performance issues and increased costs. API gateway charges: using a serverless architecture often involves APIs that can add extra costs, especially if they exceed certain rate limits. Data transfer fees: moving data in and out can be expensive. Each data transfer can cost you, especially with large volumes. 4. Real-world example: let's take a look at a startup called Foodie App. They launched their application using AWS Lambda for their backend services. Initially, they projected costs to be under $500 a month. They were excited, thinking they could scale without the traditional server management hassles. However, within 6 months, their costs skyrocketed to over $2,000 per month. Here's why: high traffic. They underestimated user growth. Daily API calls jumped from 10,000 to 1 million. Cold starts: they experienced significant latency, leading to a poor user experience. This resulted in user drop-off and more costs for additional instances to mitigate the cold starts. Data transfer: they transferred large amounts of data between various services, incurring unexpected fees, over $500 in 1 month alone. Foodie App learned the hard way that scaling serverless isn't just about deployment. It's about understanding your usage patterns and costs. 5. What to do instead to avoid the pitfalls of serverless computing. Follow this framework. Step 1. Assess your workload, estimate your traffic. Use tools like AWS Cost Explorer for projections. Determine the expected number of function calls and execution time. Step 2. Choose the right service. Decide between serverless and traditional options based on your workload. For infrequent tasks, serverless might be best. For consistent high-load applications, consider managed services or dedicated servers. Step 3. Optimize function performance. Reduce cold starts by keeping functions warm. Use scheduled events to invoke functions at regular intervals. Minimize deployment packages. Keep them under 5 MB for faster cold start times. Step 4. Monitor and analyze costs. Set up alerts for usage spikes. Use AWS budgets or Google Cloud's budget alerts. Regularly review billing reports for unexpected costs, especially for data transfer. Step 5. Experiment with pricing models. Evaluate reserved instances if you have predictable workloads. They can save money compared to on-demand pricing. Explore tiered pricing options that may offer discounts for high usage. 6. Common mistakes. Mistake 1. Ignoring cold starts. Fix. Implement a warming strategy. Schedule regular invocations to keep your functions active. Mistake 2. Underestimating data transfer costs. Fix. Always calculate data transfer costs in your budget. Use tools to monitor data movement. Mistake 3. Not monitoring usage. Fix. Use monitoring tools like AWS CloudWatch or Azure Monitor. Set alerts for usage thresholds. Mistake 4. Poor function design. Fix. Keep functions focused. One task per function reduces complexity and execution time. Mistake 5. Over-reliance on serverless. Fix. Don't go serverless for everything. Evaluate each component of your architecture to find the best fit. 7. Quick checklist as you consider serverless computing. Keep this checklist handy. Analyze expected traffic and function calls. Choose the appropriate architecture for your needs. Optimize for performance and cost. Monitor usage regularly. Reassess periodically to make adjustments. 8. Summary plus CTA. Serverless computing can be a powerful tool, but it's not always the cheapest option. Understanding your application's needs and potential costs is crucial. Follow the framework we discussed, avoid common pitfalls, and make informed choices to keep your expenses in check. If you found this video helpful, please comment below with your thoughts and experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on cloud computing and technology. Thanks for watching. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear. Quick recap: keep it simple, avoid over-engineering, and build the smallest thing that works. If you want a real demo or checklist, comment demo. Subscribe for practical AWS, DevOps, Docker, and Kubernetes lessons.